For bringing the mic. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Avent and then take questions.
Just proud of the way our guys played to not only come back in this game and a game that just didn't start out the way anybody wanted to, and that's very disappointing and very tough to take in a game with packing so much emotion. So just proud of how they stayed the course and came back. I thought Carlson blew outstanding for North Carolina, and I thought he was really, really good. And we were a little taxed in the pitching department, and proud of Whitaker and Williston trying to come back, but they were a little bit on fumes with playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. They were a little bit on fumes. So appreciate their efforts and trying to come back, but just wasn't good enough.
All right, we'll take questions here in the room in the front row.
Devonte, obviously, today's result's not what you guys would have wanted, but a strong week, you get to the championship game, have a few really good games. Just, do you feel like this was a good week in terms of building momentum heading into NCAA tournament play next week for you guys?
Yeah. I think it was a very good week. We all played hard, we had fun, and today's loss definitely hurt. But I think now it's just a matter of forgetting it and moving on and being ready for next week and trying to just play baseball and see how far we can go.
Back row.
Coach, I just wanted to ask you about Bill and his outing today. You know, how he's been very good for you guys this week and how everything kind of just came together and how well he pitched for you guys today after the early issues that you had.
Yeah, he pitched unbelievable. I don't know how much he went. I think he went like maybe 5-6 innings on like not many pitches. If I had my glasses, I could take like 60 pitches or something. It wasn't many. And he was unbelievable. But he's a back end guy. So for a guy like him to go in the fourth inning, that's unusual. That's what I thought the best thing of what he did is he went into a game that he's not used to being in that situation. He was just unbelievable. Anyway, that guy has been pretty special for us.
There on the left. Jonas.
Devonte, you guys were in a similar position last year. You made the championship game, then you reset, made it all the way to Omaha. What's that reset process look like, and how do you build off that experience of having done it a year ago?
I think the biggest thing is just not letting this game affect us. I think, come tonight, I mean, you can dwell on it a little bit, think about it, but as soon as Monday hits, you got to forget everything and just be ready and prepare yourself to keep going and keep playing baseball. I mean, it's not over until it's over, so I think it's just a matter of us getting on Monday and just preparing ourselves, taking care of the little things and coming together as a team.
All right, we have a question on Zoom from David Thompson. David, go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, Coach. You've been in a number of these ACC title games, yet to get a win. What makes these games so hard to win?
Probably the opponent on the other side of the field, I guess. It's you got two teams trying to win it, and I think it's tougher in an ACC championship. We played this tournament so many different ways. We played a double elimination like the SEC. We've gone to more formats, and now we have the pod situation. So I think getting to the championship game is really, really tough, and to get there, like every scenario is different. This time we were a little taxed for pitching, and but I'd say it's probably the team on the other side of the field. Terrible.
Here in the front row.
Devonte, I just wanted to ask you about Chris Villeman. You've seen him go in and dominate games like he did today so often. Just what's so special about when he's on, how good he is, and just what's that confidence level like for the whole team and him when he comes into the game?
I think Chris just has that mindset that he's better than everybody else. He has that good stuff, and I think that's what makes him so special. I know, me personally, I know when Chris comes in, like, I know he's going to do what he has to do, and I know he's always going to give us a fighting chance. So, and I just love Chris. He goes about everything the right way. He's grown so much since I've met him, since he stepped on campus, and Chris is just a guy that you want. He's a guy that a lot of people want on their team, and he just does so many things right, and that's all you can ask for.
Any other we have a question on Zoom from Adam Smith. Adam, go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Elliott, hey, just wanted to ask you about the home runs that Honeycutt hit early on. didn't know what you thought. Did you like you guys' approach on those at bats? What did you see happening there? Because those obviously sort of changed the game pretty quickly early.
Yeah, I think on the first one, I think he might have hit a breaking ball like a breaking ball is up in the zone. And I think he'd gotten 3 breaking balls at bat. He's a good hitter. He's a locked hitter. He doesn't chase much. And when hitters are, Devonte can tell you, when hitters are in the zone, he's in the zone. I mean, there was a time this year that he wasn't hitting anything. They had him batting 9th, and now he feels like every time he goes up, he sees the ball as big as a beach ball, and that's a great feeling for a hitter. And I think, like I said, the first time I think he got a breaking ball that was up, and got it. And I think Willison came in. I brought Willison into a tough situation, and he got a fastball. I think first pitch maybe. And I hope Willison was loose. He said he was, and but obviously I don't know how comfortable he was and feeling away. And he got a fastball and hit that pretty good. But he's a good hitter. He's playing with a lot of confidence. He's a great player.
Second row here.
Yeah, Elliott, I think by my calculation, only 2 players in the starting lineup played in this game last year. And how did you guys, as Jonas said, you went on and went to the College World Series. How do you have guys like Brown and Willardson, and how vital are they going to be over this next course of a week to make that flip and forget about this and then move on and try to win?
They'll be just as vital this week as they've been all season. Like Devonte broke his hamate in the fall and couldn't even play. And for a guy who has done the things he's done over the course of his career, a lot of players would have liked, if I can't be out there, they would probably been the last one out of the locker room, first one maybe in the street to get back to where they live. But he was the first one to practice every day after he broke his hamate, last one to leave every day, first one on the cage. And he knew his value, since he couldn't add value on the field, would be value with his leadership. And that's who he is. So what he, JT, Villeman, what all those guys, Sam, even though he can't play, what all those guys have done all year is provided vital leadership, and that's why we're in this game today, and they'll continue to do that next week.
All right, in the back, Todd.
Elliott, what do you like about your team, the way you guys are playing, heading into the NCAAs? How do you like about your team playing?
Pretty much everything. Pretty much everything. We're playing really, really good. We're playing smarter. Just talk to them in the locker room. We'll take this week to regroup and focus on the things that we do well, and maybe try to get that much better at some little things, because that's what it's going to come down to in a regional, because everybody there is going to be good. Everybody there is going to have a big-time arm. Some team might have a great bullpen, and you got to find a way to beat everybody there. And so we'll take this week to reflect on what we're doing very well, which is a lot, and try to get that much better.
Anybody else?
Thank you all very much.